up, Dolph? How you doing?
See, that fucked up the audio really nicely. You, you peaked. Fuck, whatever, dude.
Oh, fucking perfect, bro. I like it.
I gotta turn you down again.
Oh, you're good. That's good. That's good. That's a good
Good
intro.
night.
That's a
Good
good
night.
intro right
What's?
there.
I mean, I only heard half of it because it cut the mic out.
Oh, so we're gonna stop recording? Is that what you're telling me?
No,
Oh,
this is
okay.
a shit show. You ain't heard?
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm pretty fucking baked, dude. New
Yeah, you
season
said.
started on Farlight.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm
New
so
season
mad.
tonight. We
Oh,
got
I need
like
to
three
play.
dubs, I think.
Fuck
So
yeah.
yeah, dude, I had my best game ever. Best game I've ever had. 22
What?
kills with a 99 rating.
That's crazy. The best I
Yeah.
have, I think, 16 with a 56, something like that. 16
Yeah,
kills with
22
That's
kills with a
gangster, bro.
99 rating, dude. Tonight,
That is
it's crazy.
gangster.
That was my best game I've ever had.
I love doing this. You see that back here? See that? That's the kitchen. Do you see her passing
Oh
by?
no, I don't see it now. I saw it before earlier, but you can't see it
Oh,
right now.
yeah, yeah.
So we are here today to talk about
Oh, yeah.
Starfield.
Man, I hate you again.
I keep making you play games you don't want to play.
No, and in all honesty, I don't know how much farther I'm gonna go with this game. Um, but I am having
I'm already
fun
done
with
with
what
it,
I'm
but it was
doing.
cool.
What's that?
I might jump in and do some shipbuilding and stuff, but I'm kind of had my fill of the game already.
See, but I don't. That doesn't surprise me about you
With
though.
me, no, that's normal. Yeah, like
Well, it's not that. It's just it's not a fast action game like Hogwarts was fast action RPG where you were constantly doing stuff moving forward. It wasn't ever really that
this
slow.
I don't know. It kind of was, bro. There's a lot of dialogue just like this. Like it's one of those
I don't
very
know.
story driven games, so it's a lot of talking and luckily you don't have to read a whole lot. There's like the little computers and shit in Starfield you go up to and all that. I just skip through that. I don't be reading that shit.
Yeah, I don't read any of that stuff.
Yeah, like a game
I
that
wait
has
for it to
like
update my thing.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I just keep
So
clicking until it updates. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
went into this game a little differently than most people would. I didn't go into it like I wanted to play seriously at
Right,
all.
right, right.
Like I know it's a Bethesda game, so it's got glitches and all kinds of fun stuff that you can play with when you first come out to see if you can recreate it. One, money. There's always money glitches. There was
Right.
one in Skyrim or whatever, a couple in Skyrim where you could drop below the map and get the cases or whatever from underneath. And this is no doubt the same exact thing.
Right,
Um,
right.
what I think is good.
You had said you tried the money glitch and all that, and that it was still working and whatnot.
Oh, it was going crazy for the first day that I played,
What
which
do you have to
was
do to do it? Like, how do you do it?
okay. So it wasn't a glitch in the wall per se. It was a glitch that when you jumped and blocked, it teleported you like 5 to 10 feet in front of you, depending on how fast you're running, or whatever. It glitched you forward. So it glitched you forward, and what it did was there was a weak spot in the coding in a specific wall, and you would glitch your way through it, and you were underneath the map.
So how do
That
you
was
make
how it. That's
money
how
by
the.
being underneath the map, though?
What's that?
Like, how do you make money by being underneath the map or whatever?
Okay, so there are vendors, and vendors aren't like just they actually have physical boxes where their shit's kept. It's not like for coding purposes, I guess it's easier for Bethesda to do that, and it's easier because when you sell, it goes into their box, and when you
Right.
buy, it goes out of their box. So it's very transactional there. It's not like there's a big loot pool that it's pulling from.
Wait a minute.
It's
You talking about their
literally
boxes underneath the map?
yeah.
What the fuck? Like a
There's
dungeon or safe?
yeah, like a safe.
Those sneaky ass fucking vendors, dog.
So you know when you walk in, there's a weapon case. It looks the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. It's underneath the map, and they code into it that their vendor can tap into it.
What the fuck? That's interesting. Who would
So
have
the way it
thought?
works, it,
So the vendors have hidden fucking vaults, pretty much.
so what happened is you got to go to the guy, talk to him, make sure he's got the money. He's got 72,000 credits.
72,000, like stashed, but
That's in the box.
usually has like 5,000.
No, this
Like when
guy.
you're selling shit.
No, the one guy at the big spaceport,
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
main
I
spaceport
was totally misspelled every
on.
time I played the game.
Yeah, me too. Where the mast is, commercial area. I forget, dude. This is so stupid that I want to say like Cerealia, but no, that's not right. It's something like whatever
Whatever.
the
Anyway,
main
one of the
city.
big spaceports. Yeah.
The main city where you start out at, where you see the UC's there, the big banks there,
Oh yeah.
the spaceports there. I know you've been there because
Oh yeah, we've all
everybody,
been there. Everybody goes there.
yeah, everybody goes there. It's just how you, it's what happens. So that place right there, when you first do, there's a vendor right on the ramp, right off the ramp right there. You talk to him, he's got money, 72,000 every time you go to him if you wait long enough. You talk to him, make sure you got the money, go around and glitch to it, and then you could go there, and then you hop back in your spaceship, go to Venus and sleep for 6 hours. You sleep for 6 hours in
What if I want
Venus.
to go
It's
to Uranus?
I don't know what the time difference would be in Uranus,
Does it
but
have to be Venus?
well, Venus has the right their time versus the other time,
Oh, got you.
so that it makes them a full 24 hours because I guess it rotates a 24-hour period and he replenishes his stock,
Right.
which also replenishes his money. So you just basically can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I mean, I made 350,000 credits just messing around the first day I got in there, just when I finally found out how to do it and figured out, because it's not easy to do that. And Bethesda fixed it already, and it is no longer a glitch.
Oh, really? So this
They
last patch or whatever
they
they
fixed
fixed
it
it.
quick. Yeah, they fixed it really quick. Um, the problem is there's
Surprised they
still a
really
way
give
in.
a shit on a single player game.
What's that?
I'm surprised they even really give a shit about it on a single player
It
game. Like
wasn't
you
the
want to
glitch that
see all your.
they were fixing though. It was they're telling you it was the leap forward when you were blocking and running. That's what they had to fix because it was a bad play feel. Like it broke immersion, it broke a lot of different things in there. So
I got
you
you.
had to fix that. That's what I'm saying. Like the only reason you can't get through there now is because they don't glitch it.
They
So you
don't
can't do
do
that.
that
The
anymore.
problem is people are keen and they found themselves a new hole.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, that's what I was just getting ready to say. It won't be long until somebody has some other way of doing it.
A day.
Yeah.
It was a day, and I went online. I found they're like, and I didn't even realize because I only did it the first day to test it. I just wanted to see if it would work. Like I wasn't out there trying to make the money to do it. I wanted to just get some money and check it for the podcast or whatever. So I went and I was looking for other glitches, and I found that like 6 million credits an hour, and I was like, ooh, that's like fun.
Like, well, I wonder what the fuck you would really need that many credits for,
I
though.
don't know. I've
I
had
mean, I guess you could do
350
it
since
one
I.
time or whatever, get up, however much, and then just be done.
Well, I mean,
If you just want to
I
go
guess
in
the
and
base
experience
building
like
gets
the
expensive.
shipbuilding and base building and all that.
Shipbuilding can get expensive. I guess
Well,
base
I
building.
guess you could spend a lot of credits if you're just going to buy all the ore and stuff rather than mine it. But I mean, realistically, in that game, the to me anyway, there's not enough crafting involved to really justify the mining and setting up the bases and all that shit for all this the
Oh, I'm
ore
not basing
and
anything.
whatnot.
I'm
So
all I'm doing right now is I'm learning how to fly and
right, no,
kill.
but I was talking because I was playing the game on the legit side of things. I mean, you watched a lot of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just going through and actually playing the game and whatnot. And like once I got to a certain point where I get tired of the story mode and shit because for one, my memory's not all that fucking great, so it's hard for me to keep track of all the different storylines from day to day and all that shit. And then I get to where I just want to do other things. Well, one thing that really got me is like the exploring part of it. It's fast travel here, fast travel there, fast travel here, land,
Hmm.
blah 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 blah. It's just fast travel everywhere. So there wasn't like a whole lot of exploration on my part, or in the game. I felt like, I mean, you
Okay,
could
so let me
go
ask
to
you a
each
question.
planet or something, but what the fuck? Most of the planets I went to and shit, there was no real super crazy life forms or anything like that. A lot of them are just barren fucking
Let me
planets.
ask you a question. If you could fly around to travel, would you?
Well, it depends on if there was other shit to do. Like if there was something like mining from the ship on, mining meteors or finding different
Okay.
ore in space and different things that they could have made into the game to actually. I mean, I know you fight a few ships here and there, but instead of just fast traveling everywhere, it'd have been fun if there was some way to make it viable to just
Well,
travel
fast
rather
travel is
than
all light
fast
speed
travel
travel. That's
everywhere.
all it is. That's but okay. Think about what you're doing. What you're doing though.
I understand. I know you're crossing galaxies and shit. I get that.
Yeah, you're crossing. That's a lot. That's a long
But I'm just
way.
saying from the game, like anytime you were like in the ship, it'd be like you just hit a button, take off, and then you just hit a button and fucking fast travel, then you hit a
Oh,
button and
you can
fucking
fly in the
fight.
same solar system.
Well, I know, but I'm saying
That's a
there's no
fucking pain in the
there's no
ass, is what it
reason to.
is.
Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I tried.
but that's what I'm saying. They should have something in the game, you would think, that would cause you to want to be able to explore the actual space
Well, there
rather than
has to
just
be
the.
random interactions
There's
out
some
there.
ships and stuff every once in a while. Like when you load in, you'll come across a ship battle and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no,
But
I had someone that came looking for me.
that's my biggest bitch of the game was just all the fucking fast travel. I just got so sick of the because the ships are like the biggest part to me. The building of the ships and stuff's the coolest part of the whole fucking game. The building the ship, piecing it together, being able to design it, getting the different pieces at different places, and being able to find the rare pieces and different stuff. It like gives me a reason to play the game. But the ships are pretty much pointless because you just take off, fast travel, land, get out of the ship, and go. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're fighting in it, yeah. Like I'm building a ship right now to fight on. Like I don't care about carrying anything. I'm just doing shields and guns and missiles. Like I'm like
Right.
decking it out full of everything. But
Well,
that's
I'm
I'm
also pretty early into the game. I don't know because I mean I've got
so am I.
30 some hours into it, I think, or
Oh,
something.
I'm less than that.
Maybe more than that. Because I did a couple I did 2 10-hour days.
Yeah.
Because I was off those few days, you know what I mean? So I was playing the shit out of it, bro. But I don't know. I mean, it's cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong. It's not a game that I would say is super fun, but it's very, very cool. But there's certain things that I just dislike about it, and one of them is just the constant fast traveling everywhere. It would be nice to be able to like fly into a ship and have to do some kind of little mini something or other maneuver,
A mini game to land or whatever.
or be able to actually fly into the planet and come in and approach land and stuff like that. More use of the ship rather than just because I don't know. That's what kind of threw me off of the game and kind of made me lose interest because I felt like there wasn't much purpose for the bases for one. Because I don't really know that the crafting goes in all that in depth. I was looking at the crafting, like at the engineering tables and things like that, and it's just kind of compared to other crafting games where you can really get in depth crafting and stuff. Like, well, for
Well,
one,
what do you craft? What
KZ and
can you
different
craft at
stuff.
this point?
Gun attachments, certain building materials, just different stuff like that, just upgrades and shit.
I did find some cool guns finally. Like I did some storylines
some
that
cool fucking guns in the game, bro.
there's some fucking powerful. Like I found
I love the guns. That's one of the things that's really cool about it too. Is just all the different types.
The combat's okay. The AI is horrible.
Yeah.
The AI is fucking god awful.
You just melt them guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could crank up the difficulty, but I don't know. I was on normal. I just always play on normal.
I just came in whatever the regular.
Yeah, same. It's beautiful though.
I'm no hero. I'm no
I
fucking
had it
hero.
all cranked up on ultra, dude. That game looks sick though.
Oh, once I had it in the right drive, it was no issue. Like I cranked that bad boy up to ultra too. Our setups are very similar. Like mine's a year older than yours, but a year doesn't do a whole lot if you have the same. Your card is pretty much as close to mine as
the same. Yeah,
be a 3070.
Somewhere around there, 3060, 3070.
Yeah, I have a 3060 Ti, so
yeah.
8 runs, and that's why I was so upset. I was
about it would be having 32 gig of RAM, but other than that, once you got
I've priced it.
SSD, it ran fine, right?
It ran hard, bro. The thing is, the loading is quick. Everything's fine.
Yeah, the game ran good. That's one thing. I didn't really experience any bugs or too many like crazy glitches. Like not glitches, but issues with the game itself and the way it ran and everything. It felt like it was pretty put together. Which
I got a couple. I got one of my. I had to follow a character out. It was in the UC storyline, and it was the trainer guy, and he. Like when you take your oath, he wants to do it out in front of the stars or under the stars or whatever. Did you do that one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So if you follow him too closely, it glitches out and it won't let you keep going. You have to let him get to his spot, then approach him. So basically, I did a lot of research to figure out how to get even out. Like I could have left the quest, but I wanted to figure out how to get past it. So I backed up to the last save point and it said just let him go out there and then come get him and you'll be fine. And it worked fine. So. Yeah, there's a glitch here and there. Nothing too crazy though. Like no game stopping ones.
Release of Fallout. What was it? Fallout 76 or whatever the fuck it was. It was a complete fucking disaster. I guess I still haven't played it. I thought about getting it, like pre-ordering it, and I didn't because I heard some things, and I was glad I didn't because I watched the release, and I've never played it either. I just never
Nope.
got it.
It's just a
Um,
joke, from what I
which
understand.
sucks because Fallout Vegas and all that shit back in the day, those games were hella tight. They were a lot of fun. But again, it's a story based game. I always lose interest in that shit. I don't know what it is, but I just
You need your friends to be able to be in a game with you.
yeah. I'm so used to playing multiplayer games and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's how we play now. But honestly, that's how we grew up playing. If you think about it, player one, player two, we'd sit there next to each other and talk shit to each other.
Yeah,
There is
right.
no different from how we game now versus how we game back then,
Oh yeah, no
except for
shit.
it's now with headsets over the fucking internet.
Right. Yeah. Now we're gaming with everybody instead of just in our neighborhood. We're gaming with people all over the world.
Yeah, I got a lot better gaming buddies now. Fuck, man. I have to deal with the guy next door. He sucked.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean,
Oh
at least he had to
yeah.
get consoles, though. Jeez.
I miss those days though, of getting together on the consoles with your buddies and shit, man. That was a lot of fun because we
I
used to
don't,
like
man.
have
I don't
the
like people
fucking
being around me.
playing Madden and shit, dude. Come over and drink some beers and play Madden and smoke up, and that shit was fun, man.
Yeah, in my 20s.
Well, yeah. I don't know about. Well, I'm single, motherfucker, now, so I wouldn't care now that I'm
Okay, could you imagine fucking
I
four
live.
40-year-old men sitting in your fucking living room right now trying to play Madden?
Yeah,
Fuck. Nothing is a
getting
bigger
our
nightmare in the
pants
world.
off, long t-shirts, nothing but
Nothing is a
long
bigger
t-shirts.
nightmare in the world for me than having four grown
Yeah,
fucking men on my
it's gonna
couch.
be a nightgown party. You just wear fucking long t-shirts, bro, and play Madden and shit. Let your balls hang. You know what I'm
I let my balls hang every day. Every day.
saying?
Oh
Shit.
man.
No, it's an inside joke we had back in the day, and well, in my early 30s and shit, was a long t-shirt because me and my buddy had this thing that was this is gonna go on a whole different level of story here, but it's called Two Finger Friday. That's how it's known. It's called Two Finger Friday. We brought a couple of girls home from the club, right? And we had this. We lived in the hood, and it's like one of them like long houses, So it's like you walk in, it's a living room and bedrooms and the kitchen, and then there's a back room. And we kind of went back in the back room and had a little little throwdown back there with these girls. And anyway, I'm not gonna go into why it was called Two Finger Friday, but when it was all said and done, right?
Motherfucker, how you gonna tell me all of that? Not to tell me what Two Finger Friday means.
Okay, Two Finger Friday. I was doing this girl, all right, and we're in this room, all four of us, and there's like shag carpet, and she was like, yeah. Anyway, she's like, only two fingers. Next thing you know, I'm fisting this bitch, dude. For real. And the next morning, you would walk out the carpet, and the carpet's all fucking soaked from these bitches and shit. Like you get your socks wet,
Oh
The
my
shag carpet
god.
was soaked, and there was fucking clothes everywhere and craziness. But anyway, when it
He's
was all
single,
said and
ladies. He's single.
when it was all said when it was all said and done, my
Ladies,
roommate
are
was
you listening?
one of my third boy that was there. He didn't have a chick. He was in it and went to sleep because he had a girlfriend or whatever.
Bro, what
So
kind
he
of
went and went to
fifth
sleep.
wheel is that?
After I was done, I still had a long because I was kind of gangster, so I had a long shirt on. And I went in and I just started sitting on his bed and I'm talking to him and all I have on is a long shirt, no pants. I was fucking wasted, bro. So there was always that joke for one, always a joke about Two Finger Friday because that's just what it called it. And then the joke about long, was always talking about wearing our long T-shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an inside joke. It's funny as fuck.
Oh, it sounds funny.
Kind of a crazy story. It was back in the hood days. I was living in that house was ghetto as fuck too, man. That house was ghetto. One of
Yeah,
them
man.
houses where the shower's just a fucking pipe coming out of the wall.
I don't think I've ever been that bad. I mean, I always had at least a shower head.
This is the hood. Literally 3 days after I moved in, that motherfucker SWAT kicked in the doors. Two houses, three houses. Raided that bitch as a meth lab.
That's some scary shit to be around a fucking SWAT raid.
Man.
Those motherfuckers are loud as shit.
This is the way it was, dude.
Yeah, we had a raid behind the car lot.
Fuck, I was paying shitloads of child support. I had to live where I had to fucking live, dude.
Oh yeah,
what it is. Yeah, and then when I had my kids down there, most of the time I'd go stay like at my mom's and shit with my kids on the weekends and stuff.
Kids didn't stay in the hood.
Just a fucking party house, dude. That back then, that was all we did because I had spent most of my 20s fucking shacked up, dude. So that was a good time.
Yeah, me too. Then my 30s.
Starfield, bro, it was pretty good, huh?
It was good. It was good. It was. I'm gonna put some time.
Man. It's very interesting. It's very cool. It's no Two Finger Friday though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to find a way through to learn how to ship build because I can't figure it out. I'm screwing up everything.
Make my carpet wet.
I'm not listening to you. Why listen to
I
you?
Hey, listen, the game didn't make me squirt, okay?
No, it definitely didn't.
No, but it's fucking cool, man. There's no doubt about it. If you're into story games and you're into that if that's your jam, you're gonna fucking love it. I think. And I could see where a lot of people are gonna have the issue where I'm what I'm talking about with the jumping and stuff. But I also think that I was just getting to a point where I was gonna have a lot more ship battles in space and stuff because I just got to where because I was doing the pirate side of things. So I just got arrested by the VC or whatever
You
the fuck
see,
they were, or UC. I just got arrested by them and told, and kicked out of that and said, if I ever come back around the ship, it's going to be considered a hostile action and stuff like that. So,
your ship.
hmm yeah, they arrested me and booted me out and said I was not welcome to come back. If I did, it'd be considered hostile.
So you didn't have any other ships at that point?
No, they didn't take my ship. I'm saying they kicked me
Oh,
off their ship because you always go back to their base ship, like as it's orbiting out there in space.
mm-mm.
Oh, not yet.
No, no, I'm going to the
Is this
key.
the bald black guy? The NPC that's the bald black guy with
Oh
the
yeah, I guess it
sword?
is yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's on
Okay,
a
that is a
spaceship.
space shuttle. That's
Yeah,
a
it's a space
station.
station or whatever, a big
Yeah,
spaceship.
yeah, yeah.
And they once I started just murdering people because they sent me on that mission, I started shooting innocents. Remember, they had the doctors and stuff, and I was just shooting everybody. I murdered everybody. All the fucking doctors, everybody. And when I got back, they're like, "This is a disgrace, blah blah blah," and they fucking threw me in jail and told me then told me if I ever came back that they would fucking consider it hostile action. Dude, I
I
fucking
know
killed
who you're talking
everybody in that
about.
bitch.
He got pissed at me too.
Yeah,
They didn't throw me in jail though.
not
He,
yet. They will though if you continue on.
oh, I've killed. He only knows I killed one person.
No, yeah, but this next mission, it was like a sneak around mission, and it said, and they wanted you to try to do it without fucking people up. And I didn't even just kill the guards; I killed the innocent doctors. I was taking all their credits and all that shit off of them.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know what's gonna happen. I did kill a bunch of miners.
the fucking prison thing, it didn't even send you to jail. They just acted like it that they were going to escort you off, and then it just went to a cutscene. Next thing you know, you loaded out into the main city, and then so there was no like actual going to jail or anything like that. It
Maybe
was
they'll
just
do
a
that
fucking
ultimately. That'd be
cutscene.
cool.
So I don't even know how long you're supposed to consider. Like maybe they just, I don't know. They took my guns. I think I had on me or something. I can't remember. I did try to fight my way out at one point because I had the option to attack and I picked that, but the whole ship comes down on you and just fucks
Yeah.
you up.
So on the, I became a UC spy to go into the Crimson whatever the
Crimson
pirates,
Fleet, yeah,
the
yeah.
Crimson Fleet,
That's who I was running with, or trying to.
and they put this fucking Irish guy with me going on this with Delgado. Have you seen Delgado?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Delgado sends you to the moon to go to the where the prison on the moon, and you got to go through it. Have you been through that?
Prison on the Moon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So was the Irish dude with you?
Oh yeah, he was. Of course he was.
Okay, well, that Irish dude
Wasn't the
threatens.
cowboy dude?
He didn't wear a hat. He didn't wear a hat with me. He did. He didn't wear a hat with you.
I mean, the cowboy guy did. That's how. That's why he was the
Well, did he
cowboy
threaten
guy.
to? Did he talk to you about wanting to kill Delgado?
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Delgado's fucking right hand man that was trying to backstab him.
Oh yeah, Malik, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
dude, that kept asking, did you say you were going to help him kill him? I was
No.
wondering like how that would have worked out. Like I would, because I didn't either. But I wonder how it would work if you're like,
Oh.
fuck yeah, let's fucking murder him. I wonder how that would play out.
No clue. Yeah, I didn't do that. I ratted on him.
I did the same thing. Yeah, so did I. I fucking called him out, and then later you ran into him, and had to murder his bitch ass
Yeah, he had like 5 ships with
in
him.
space. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that's the guy that jumped me later. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is the ship controls are kind of fucking wonky, dude. I mean, once you get used to them, it's not terrible, but at first, dude, it's like, what the fuck?
I can't play in third person
lowering the
view.
shields and doing all that and getting everything right. Like, cause you know how you can adjust your shields and your engines and no, for real, you don't know how to do that shit. You can like adjust, like you could even take your missiles all the way down and pop up your fucking your laser guns and shit. Like by holding down Alt and doing A and D side to side down in the left hand corner, you'll have the little gauges where you can change your ship stuff around. Yeah.
No clue.
For real?
Not a
Oh,
clue.
you missed that whole part of ship. You go back into your ship at some point and check it out, because down in the left hand
I've
corner,
seen them. I just didn't know what they.
you hold down Alt. You hold down Alt, and then use A and D to go between them, and then you can move it up and down, engage it depending on, like, if you get a bigger reactor on your ship, you'll have more of those fucking bars to use, and so you can.
How do I add a bigger reactor?
In the shipbuilding.
You gotta pull the old one off and put a new one on.
Yeah, like one that gives you more slots and more power.
Yeah, the problem is the one that I have, it's already a B class. Like I can't even buy the ones that are better than what I have.
If you're getting a ship, like, because if you want to fly faster, you can pull, say, down. If you're not fighting, you pull your shields down, put more into your engine, so you'll actually travel faster in space, and so on and so forth. Or if you put more, say, into your grav jump drive, then you can jump farther and without having to stop. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So you can
No shit. Yeah, didn't even pay attention to all that.
Yeah. But anyway, doing all that is confusing, and the ship controls are kind of confusing at first.
I can't fly in third person. It's just, I mean, if I want to dogfight, I can't do it. If I want to outmaneuver somebody, I'm going to be in third person. I can rock and round. Well, if I want to shoot somebody, though, it's in first. It's cockpit.
The fighter cockpits are pretty cool, like for flying in first person. Once you get the bigger cockpit I have on the ship now, I put a bigger cockpit on there, and I feel like it's kind of a weird flying it in first person because you got all that room around you, and then the windshield's way out front. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have that great vision like you do in the fighter cockpits.
See, I have the Demos, one of the Demos ones. It's the military freighters, the military fighter freighters. I sent you the picture of it.
Oh yeah, the one you fucking bought or whatever.
I bought everything. I have like 8 ships right now.
Fucking hell, bitch. I had 3. I do have 3, but one of them's like not even usable.
I stole 3 though.
I stole one.
I stole 3.
And registered it. And then
I haven't registered them. I just put them in my stable.
Originally and then I've redone the whole fucking thing.
I didn't even do the one. As soon as I got in there, I got all that money. I went and bought another ship, and then I fucking stole the money back and went and bought a different ship. And you couldn't fly. Yeah.
Because you got to rank up your fucking licenses.
Yeah, I'm almost to the C class now.
Nice.
I think
I just don't know if I'll play anymore. If I do, it might just be on my own time. But I don't really see myself getting back into it much, honestly.
I don't know. I want to do some
different story if it was co-op or something like that somehow. Like if I could play it with
you. Everybody says that about every single one of their games, and the modded stuff that like they did for Skyrim was horrible to me. Like it's just not set up to do it. So it sucks.
Right. Yeah, well, when it's not intended to be that way from the get-go, it wouldn't be good. They would have to completely build it around co-op, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
So what do you say? Worth playing or what?
It is worth playing. If you're a Skyrim fan or a Bethesda fan at all, play it. You're gonna love it.
All that shit, yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's well made. It's
space travel and shit like that.
Well made, beautiful. Man.
One thing I don't like about it, and I think that they really dropped the ball, at least from what I can tell now, I haven't played into the game that far, is that there's all just like human race. It's not, they don't have different, like it would be cool if it was alien races and stuff, and maybe it'll get further into that and some of that will come around. But to me, it would be cool if they had other races and different, diversity as far as space.
Yeah. I haven't even realized that they didn't have anything outside of humans.
Humans, yeah. I mean, there's alien little bot, things on some of the planets and shit, but all the races are all the races human. Which I thought that would be kind of cool if there was some other, some Klingons in that motherfucking shit,
Oh yeah, dude.
But it is worth playing. The story's fucking cool. I mean, it's a well put together game, so I give it 2 thumbs up. Especially if you got fucking Game Pass. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, free 99 was all over it. Like I don't know if I would have done. I don't know if I would have paid for it.
Ooh.
What?
Speaking of which, and this is something I haven't
You're
mentioned
paying
to
for something?
anybody. No. I haven't mentioned anything. Speaking of Game Pass, you still got your steering wheel?
Yeah.
Forza Motorsports is coming out soon. I think I'm going to play that shit, dude. Hook the wheel up and just play it on single screen. Do some
Cool.
fucking racing on Forza Motorsports. It's a Forza Horizons is more arcadey racing.
Mm-hmm.
Forza Motorsports is more like real racing, and they got all the fucking dope ass cars and shit, and the graphics are fucking stellar.
Like Gran Turismo kind of racing?
Yeah, something along that line.
All right.
So I'm gonna try. I'll probably give it a go since it's going to be a Game Pass day one game. So be something to get the wheel out again and give it some use, which would be fun. You know, play
Wheels
around
of
with that
storage.
shit. Yep.
With my
Well,
40-inch
you know what I'm
and.
saying. You know what I'm saying. It'd be But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there, man.
If you can't see, I'm still in the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Different Airbnb this time.
Yeah, moving around. That's a whole nother episode.
Well,
But
punch
brother,
somebody in the face.
I'm gonna get off here.
Yeah, man.
Tired of talking to your motherfucking ass.
Me first.
Just joking, man. Well, brother, it's always good to chat with you. And yeah, Starfield, I say definitely give it a go. I would say if you're into that kind of game, you're into space. Fuck yeah.
2 fried
Until
eggs.
next time, 2 fried eggs.
You're peeking again.
2 fried eggs podcast. Like,
We out.
subscribe, listen, comment, share, slap your mama. Peace.